this is so dope. A man with a watch looking like he broke the bank, but he promised me he's not. He said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch, face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap, oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist game so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in a row, they look like 4 Giotto rims. Tight like Tim's on a New York summer day. I just gotta be down, but he had to set me straight like.
I said, yo, what's happening, family? It's your boy, Trapvision 3D, your favorite nephew. The boy is back. The boy is back. Yes, he's back. I'm super excited about this one, man. House rules, y'all. House rules, first and foremost. Thank God for this. Thank God for this. This is, hey, I've been waiting on this all week. House rule number one. You already know, man. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up. But today, I'm going to ask you guys to share it out. If you know any sneakerheads that's not in the building right now, they need to get here right now because we got somebody special. You know what I'm saying? First time ever we doing this. You know what I'm saying? You know, the lifestyle's always been around, like we've been around fashion. You know what I'm saying? Watches and stuff like that. And speaking of which, today's episode is being sponsored by my man, Waverly Manly. Beads done in a manly way. Hey, yo, I already dropped his link, man. Catch it. It's at the very top, right up under Rico's first comment. Speaking of which, thank you, Rico, for you always being here so early. Man, hold up. Check this out. Check this out. You know what I mean? Your boy got it on there. And I gotta say, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna do watch today. Once I bring up my special guest, once I bring the man, the myth, the legend, you know what I'm saying? Hint, hint, legend, you know what I mean? Boy, I can't wait. I can't wait. Y'all excited about this? Because I know I got some sneakerheads in here. Hold up. Before I even bring my brother out here, man, let me look through some of these comments, man. We got Jade up in here. Hey, hun, watching a movie with my daughter before she goes to bed, but wanted to drop a like on the video. Thank you so much. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's love and support right there. Oh, me and I in the building. What's going on, fam? We got Godfather. We got Fats Collection up in this bad boy. Philly's in the building. You know what I mean? And of course, my man Rico, Kyle, yo. Hey, y'all ready? Who knows about this man? First and foremost, who knows about this man? Y'all don't know about? I know some of y'all know who it is. Y'all heard of Mr. Unboxed, right? Y'all like sneakers, man. Look, we're going to get into the whole thing. I got to introduce you, man. I got a bunch of shoes sitting around here right now. But look, man, I can't even wait. I was going to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude. And then we're going to get into, like, my shout out to some other folks, man. But I got to bring my man up. Y'all ready? Please tell me, y'all ready for this? All right, let's get it.
Bro, hey, man,
bro.
What's good?
It's Unboxed, yo. It's Unboxed. What's happening, what?
Bro, so why am I sitting here vibing to that song as if I ain't never heard it before, bro? It sounded different when you just played it, bro. It sounds way better when you just played it than when I play it. So, bro, like, hey, definitely, bro, you the king, bro. You the king, man. So It's a
Man.
privilege and an honor to be on your show, bro. So I definitely appreciate the invite, man. When you hit me up, I couldn't say nothing but yes, bro. Especially when you're talking about something we both got in common. Besides Invicta now, we got watches in common and we got sneakers in common, man. So you already know how it is, bro.
You kicked it off. Wrist check. I got on my John Gangy special, man. It's my X-Wing. What you got?
Chrome bolt, bro. Got a few little diamonds in the joint, just a few. I ain't big time like some of y'all out here, man. So I'ma just stay in my lane, bro. I got a few little pieces here and there, So anybody want to battle, bro? I might be able to do a little something, but appreciate you, bro. Like for sure.
And just look, I'm gonna tell y'all in my Wee's voice. Stay for the entirety of this video, of this live, because we got some news at the very end of this thing. So first and foremost, man, I see you in the Shoezeum.
I'm in the Shoezeum, bro. When you tap my line, bro, we had conversations about it, and I was like, man, it's only right, bro. Trap is allowing me to grace his show, so I gotta stand foot in the Shoezeum. So y'all can only see just a small piece of it, because of the camera. But it is definitely, it's probably about 100 of these boxes. 100 of these boxes. So some of them, most of them I feel, but I do have some empty ones, because you just never know when some heat drop, your boy got a cop and got to, throw it in the box. So, but I would tell you, all shoes don't make it to the Shoezeum that come in the crib. I can't tell you that. Some of them will come in, I get them in the box, I look at them, man, I send them back on, about their way. So it just kind of depends. So you got to be very special to make it to a Shoezeum box.
Okay, you know what? I'm glad you broke that down, bro, because I was gonna ask you about that, the whole concept. You know what I'm saying? Because on one of your lives, you were talking about you can't get the rare ones. You can go to where you get your sneaker box from.
So man, actually, I got these sneaker boxes from this store called the Container Store.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they're in any states that our guests are in right now, but I do know we have quite a few in the state of Georgia, specifically Atlanta area, and some other areas. But when I was just kind of wrapping my mind around starting this channel, I said I want to make sure that I'm doing it right, and I just decided to research sneaker boxes because I had heard about them but never seen them in person. So I came across these, and as soon as I bought them, bro, I bought them for almost $30 cheaper than what they're going for now. So that just shows you how popular they become over the last year. So I bought mine initially last March, March 2020, and now we're in September of 2021. So yeah, like they're right around $70 for 6. So you get 6 of these for $70. When I purchased them, I paid about $40 for 6.
Jeez, bro. Hey, bro, want to just let you know we got the Ewan family in here, man. Gracious,
what's up, y'all?
Man, thank y'all for coming in.
Everybody for coming through for sure.
Hey, YFC sent them over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Drayton up in this bad boy, my boy Kyle. Hey, listen, y'all see the title, bro. Man, he called me Shoe Vision 3D earlier when I was on Instagram, so I had to roll with that, man. Hey, so if you new here and you vibing with the channel, this is what I'm gonna ask you to do. I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and subscribe to it if you vibe. But most importantly, my man right here, hold up, on this side, my man over here, Mr. Unboxed, I most definitely want you to subscribe to him, and we're gonna get into that. And bro, here's the deal. We learned a lesson. Me and this man, and listen, we's a gang of us in here learned that sub for sub will hurt your channel. Sub for sub will definitely destroy your channel. So if you find value, please subscribe. I'd much rather you taste it out. Taste test. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I will ask you to do this, house rules. If you don't like the channel, if it's something that you see, hey, maybe it's not your taste, you don't have to put a comment. But if you see we need improvement, that's the only way we can get better. That's
Yeah.
it. So I just ask that you, hey, and we got thick skin around here. We have to. We on YouTube. You
Absolutely.
feel me?
Absolutely.
Hey, but
Absolutely.
Unboxed, guess what? Guess
What's
what?
up, man?
So you know I set you up for an interview to talk, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet you didn't even know that we got somebody, another shoe collector that just got some J's that he wants to unbox them, but he wants you
Okay.
to talk about them.
Hey, let's do it, man. Let's do it. I
Okay,
go
hold
ahead and
on.
get
Let
my
me see.
unboxed approved snapness. So let's go ahead and do
Hey,
that
so
thing.
hey, there's always first here, man, on the lifestyle, man.
Always
So
first.
without further ado, this is somebody I man admire so much. You know, man. I just met this guy, and he just hit my heart, man. Like I said, dude, I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. He's special, man. It's like God kind of made him and threw him in everybody's life. He's a very giving dude. He's awesome, man. He's helping me out doing this whole challenge for trying to raise money for breast cancer, man. So let's bring out my man, John Gangy. Gang,
Hey,
gang, gang.
What's
What's
up,
up, bro?
man?
how you
How you
doing,
doing,
man? Very
John?
nice to meet you. Very nice. I'm very honored, and I just want to say I'm actually a little choked up.
Wow.
I just want to say thank you for coming on and just doing this for Trap. My love for Trap is it's like a little man crush, and it's all right.
Yeah.
And I
Hey,
have
man, you don't have to explain
to
nothing, man. We all, all of us know how much, trap mean to all of us, man. So trap is definitely one to, do it for the culture. And we definitely appreciate you, bro. So, man, whenever you call my line, I'm dropping what I'm doing to go ahead and make sure that he's straight. So, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Excellent.
Appreciate it. Bro, so what you got, bro?
All right. So I do have a little collection. You want to start with that first?
Yes, sir. Let's see what you got.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you on. Let me put you on the big screen real quick.
Just a quick. I don't have a ton of them, so it'll be quick. So you got the ones.
Ooh, we got the
Okay.
core purples.
Okay.
The core purple lows.
Yeah, these just came. These I just got these. So I got the ones in the white and the black.
We got the alternative. Okay.
I was never a big fan of the ones until I saw these, and I saw your red ones. I love those red ones too.
Yeah.
When I first got into the game a long time ago with the Jordan
twos. Hey, the twos are underrated, man. Like the twos are underrated. Everybody can't wear the twos. Everybody cannot wear the twos. So just from me meeting you for the first time, John, and since you got the tools, man, you get the unboxed snap approved already, bro.
Hey, hold on.
Like you already got it, man. You already got it.
And that's how I got into the game. And I told Trap the story that the original pair that I had were the ones that came from Italy. These aren't the ones from Italy because I don't have the original pair any longer. My mom mistakenly threw them out when I was away. And she's 93 now. I still take care of her. I don't hold that against her. So anyway, my first pair were the Jordan 2s. It was a friend of mine. I used to work at a video store back in the late 80s, early 90s. I became friends with this guy. I'm not going to give the exact description of what he was, but let's just say he used to take care of the neighborhood's extracurricular activities.
Understood.
That never bothered me because him and I were just friends as friends. And one day he came in because he had plenty of extra cash laying around, and he ingratiated me with a pair of those. He just gave them to me. Yeah.
Wow.
Very simple.
Wow.
And him and I, I haven't seen him in a long time, but I will never forget that. So
that's amazing, man.
Yeah. So now I have another pair. I just got these. These are the Concord 2s.
Dang.
Yeah. There we go. The Concord 2.
Man.
These are my now favorite pair, man. I love these. These are gorgeous. Man. And I got these actually used.
Wow.
But he said he'd only worn them a couple times, and he gave me. I only got them. I got them for like $150. So I thought that was a good deal, right?
That's a steal deal.
Yeah, and I mean the tread on them. Got
Wow.
good tread on him, so he only wore them a couple times. But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Oh yeah, them nice.
I love them. These I believe are fakes. These I believe are fakes, but they're the threes.
See which ones are. Oh yeah, those are the white cements. The white cement threes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm still waiting on those to redrop, man. I'm still waiting on those to redrop.
Yeah, but I believe these are fakes. I'm pretty sure they are. How do you know? That's my question. How do you know? Or how can you spot a fake?
So there's a plethora of ways, honestly. I will say fakes have gotten a whole lot better now. So your traditional ways of spotting fakes would be, just kind of looking at, the jump man, like Jordan may have a booty, and you may be like, wait a minute, his butt is too big, little things like that. But I will say, like, these factories are getting a whole lot better now. So a lot of the time, the outer appearance of the shoe could be to the T of the authentic pair, but you have to go inside, or maybe look at the stitching, how the stitching is. One way to tell if the retro ones are fake, the perforated holes, you got to make sure that the spacing is correct. And by the way, if y'all laughing at the creases, these are my beaters. So I just throw these on to go everywhere. So that's why they got a crease in them, but my other shoes don't. But and then some of the stitching, it's a lot of ways to be able to tell now, but that's a business in itself. It used to be, I don't think I have my black light. It may be up there. But it used to be you could turn the light off and turn the black light on, and you can just kind of scan over it and see. And if the stitching glows, you're good. If it doesn't, now, there have been some shoe releases where the stitching did not glow and they are still real, but also a lot of fakes. They'll have a stamp from that factory on the actual midsole somewhere. Wow. And then they'll try to cover it up with white paint or, whatever color the midsole is. So there are a lot of ways to be able to tell, but it just kind of depends on the shoe. And I have to kind of see the shoe in person to kind of really give a thorough overview on it.
Okay, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of the cement. I love the cement look. I love it. Beautiful. And that's gonna bring me into my Jordan 4s cements.
The white cement for man.
Am I doing it right?
Man, I'll put you up against anybody, man. I'm not gonna even lie to you. You got some heat, John, for sure. You got some heat, man. Although you may not have quantity, but you have quality and you have a lot of OGs. OGs hold a lot of weight in the game, man. You can come out with these various different colorways, but you can't really deny OG. OGs stand the test of time.
Yeah.
I'm hearing shoe battle.
Hey. Hey.
I'm hearing shoe battle.
Hey. Hey. Let me know.
Matter of fact, hold up. Peep this out. I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna wait till later. No, I'm gonna wait till later. What you got?
Ooh, the motorsports.
Yeah, these were the my other 4s.
Oh my gosh.
Wait till you see my next one.
And see, I just started to get on 4s this year. I used to hate 4s, and I just started really liking 4s this year. So I've had 4s come into my possession. I've sold them. But now I just started to get 4s
Ooh.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's the Carolina one. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
So I mean, literally, I just started getting 4s this year, man. So you definitely beat me in the 4 category for sure.
Well, wait till you see these. These are another one of my new favorites. This is the Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah. I remember when those released because they released the same day as the Royal Blue 3s, and I decided to go for the Royal Blue 3s instead of the 4s, and I hate I did that because I sold the 3s now, and I wish I would have had those.
These are awesome.
Yep, I totally agree.
The purple on these, or whatever, the burgundy, or whatever they want to call it, is phenomenal.
Yep, absolutely.
Phenomenal. All
Hey,
right,
John, you got some straight heat. What?
Some heat, man. Do you hear me?
that's my heat. That's all my
hear
heat.
me?
And now we got the new heat. So here we go. Now I get a lot of these are from oh God, I'm gonna have to think about where I get them from. It's a popular thing on Flight Club.
Flight Club. Okay, yeah.
Now,
That's a good one.
But as far as I know, everything that comes through there is checked and authentic.
Yeah, Flight Club, GOAT, StockX. I will say that GOAT and StockX are known to sell fakes. I choose, when I buy shoes resale, I definitely choose GOAT over StockX for the simple fact that GOAT has a return policy of 3 days. If you don't like the shoe, you can return it. StockX does not. You have to keep the shoe and resell it, basically.
Okay.
So they're like, it's not on us, it's yours now. But GOAT does honor that 72-hour policy that if you don't like it, you can send it back. The only thing is you lose out on your shipping, which is $12.
Yeah, that's fine. Before you unbox that, Godfather says I will battle D with his PF Flyers and his Pro Kids.
Oh, you already beat me, Godfather. I can't even compete with that. You already beat me, man. I can't even compete with that. I cannot compete with that.
Can you see where this is going right now?
I already know what you got, John.
All right.
I already know what you got. Let me see. Can I pull out what you got?
Sure.
Well, I'm going to let you pull it out. Then I'll give a detailed overview because I have this shoe in hand. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Dang, John. I know what you got, bro.
Yes, you
That's
do.
Crazy.
I could not wait.
That's crazy.
The Lightning.
Big time gang in the building.
Man. The Lightning, man. Like, beautiful shoe.
Beautiful. It's my first time
beautiful shoe.
Eyes on them. This is a beautiful shoe.
Beautiful shoe. God. Absolutely. Absolutely.
These are gliders, man. Yes, sir. Look at that.
Beautiful. And then, hey, it's only right that you just take you a good whiff of the inside. John. You gotta just.
That's official. That is.
It kind of made me turn into The Rock. I want to hear the. Do you smell what Unboxed is cooking? I just kind of want to hit that, man. But
it's better than the new car smell.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Promise,
even though it's glue, apparently what we're sniffing, but it smells good. I don't care.
So let me welcome everybody in. Tommy Big Time walked in the building, man. My sister Verns is in the building, man. House of X is in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, X? You know what I mean? Everybody is chatting with each other, man. Y'all make sure if you guys house rules, man, please thumbs it up and share it out, man, because we got sneaker collectors in here. We got Mr. Unboxed in the building, and my brother John Gangy is in the building, man, and he got some heat on his feet, bro. Dude, those are nice.
I love the gray. Nice. The gray with the yellow is really nice. I never thought it was gonna look that nice.
Yeah.
Especially because I like the black. I should have worn my black and yellow watch. That's what I should have worn. I got my.
Hey, you got your first question, bro. Godfather asks, do you have shoes that match your watches?
Me?
Not intentionally, but I have so many shoes and I have about 50 watches that I'm pretty sure I can bring the watches in here or take the shoes there, and I'm sure I can match something up. So it's not intentional, but I do have a variety of both that I'm sure I could match it up pretty good.
And then Jesus got this question, and I believe Vic asked the same question. Like, do you wear the shoes, just have them in the cases?
So I was talking to Trap earlier, and what did I say, Trap?
About what? Like, you talking about rocking your shoes?
I wear my shoes. I have not worn all my shoes, but that doesn't mean that I will not wear the shoe. Yep. A lot of it has to do with, like, we're going to respect colors and we're going to respect seasons. So I'm not wearing these outside of maybe late spring or the summer. Exactly. Outside of that, these are being put up I got other shoes that I, swap out. So you won't catch me wearing these really at this point moving forward because now it's fall. So I didn't get to wear these, and they came out at the end of August. So I'll be looking to wear these next summer.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And that's kind of how some of the other shoes are too. So depending on when they drop, they may or may not be for that particular season. So I'll wait until the season is applicable for me to wear them.
Okay. Hey, and I'm gonna ask that, like, y'all, him and his wife are a team. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't even jump into that. Like when I did the whole, you know what I'm saying, bringing him in.
Yeah.
Then you got Unboxed right here, the man. But I met him on a cruise, on an Invicta cruise, him and his wife. They told me about their dog Coco, right? They told me, listen, they had a fur baby at home, so that was their baby. And then
now you got
forward, now he's a father. Bro, so like, let me ask you something. I know we can talk about shoes. You being a dad now, man. Like, how was life for you right now?
Man, like, if there's anything above cloud 9, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Wow.
I will say it has just been a blessing, to just watch, my wife and I draw closer to each other, because the unfortunate part is we do know how kids can tear marriages. It's all right to believe that a blessing can tear a marriage up. But, when it comes to stress levels, at an all-time high, so forth, things like that do happen. But, as our most recent video that we dropped last night, we still make time to date one another, although we have a child. But outside of that, man, like, it's just been a blessing. He'll be 4 months next Friday, and laughing, personality, like the time is flying, man. So, I'm kind of like really getting like, sensitive to the fact that he doesn't stay small forever, and he's going to eventually grow up, and then he's going to, go to college and get married. I'm like, I can't take that right now. Like, he needs to stay small, so, but that's just a part of being a new dad. But man, we are definitely enjoying the fact that we're new parents for sure.
Okay. Well, you know what, bro? Enjoy it. And
awesome. Congratulations.
That time do go by quick.
Yeah.
But just enjoy it and teach him and show him the business.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
And you know what's crazy is you may not have the biggest circle in the world, but you know who you can trust to help guide that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna take somebody kid as a parent, they don't always listen to you. But they listen to your homeboy. They be like, hey, okay, he cool with dad, but and I like my dad's friends. I'm gonna listen to him. And you like, wait a minute, I just told you the same thing he just said. So just enjoy. And when I say his name is Legend, take the D off. Not Legend, it's Legend. And that's a legendary name. I love that name on it. Man, he's such a handsome little guy too.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. And for those, again, I don't like to use other people's platform to advertise my channel. I'm not gonna do that, but I know how little babies are very cute. So if you want to see, my son, you can head over to D and Q Experience, and you can check that video out. I'm not gonna say go subscribe. If you're enjoying our content, you can, but I'm not gonna make anybody subscribe to our channel. But I know he just mentioned my son, and if you want to see him, definitely go check out that video. We have a few videos actually with him in it. So,
hey, I'm looking at this Vic talking about question D, Magnum or Nike 2, 3, or 4. Vic, you in this Magnum business.
Wait, so what's the Nike 2, 3?
He's just being
listening to Vic, man. Vic had you thrown off, bro.
Okay.
Vic had you thrown off, bro. Like, for real. He just, man, everything got to be a Magnum question, and people at home that don't know what Magnum Vic is, we're not talking about the gold package. We're talking about a watch. Matter of fact, we talking about
a quick Walmart run.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to be clear on here, man. People get stuff misconstrued around this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, hey, let's talk about this, bro. you literally started your channel when? What inspires you to start, Mr. Unboxed?
Man, the odd thing is I've always been, into shoes, like since I was a kid. I will say that I didn't get new shoes very often because I have two other brothers. So oftentimes the shoes would come during those typical times. You get a school shoe. You may get a birthday shoe if you wanted that for your birthday, and then you get a Christmas shoe. So I remember every Christmas telling my mom, hey, I want the new Jordans, because those are the Jordans that when you go back to school in January, everybody has on. So at that point in time, it was cool for everybody to have the same shoe on. Now it's like, man, that's a bit excessive. Like for me, I'll wait until a shoe, the hype dies down before I wear it. Because I still haven't worn my Christmas shoe from last year because literally everybody is wearing it when it drops. So I wait maybe about a year before I wear mine because I want people to be like, oh, I remember those. Like mines are beat or worn out now. So, but I just wanted to say that I've always been a shoe collector, but I kind of laid off sneakers for a long time until about 2019. So prior to 2019, from 2014 to 2019, I was heavy in Kohans. So Kohans, if you all don't know, that is a men's, I like to say it's a men's dress shoe, but they also have a crossover dress shoe times sneaker. So I probably had like 30 pair of Kohans that are not even in here. Like none of my dress shoes are even in here. These are only tennis shoes. But I was on that train hard. So then I was just on YouTube one day and I was thinking about getting these. So I was like,
ooh, wow.
Let me go look on YouTube and let me see if somebody has them. So I went on YouTube and they came with black laces, but I was trying to figure out, okay, I wanted to switch the laces out. Does anybody do that? So it was this guy that I came across and he swaps his laces out. So I was like, oh, that's dope. So I literally ordered these shoes. And this shoe recultivated my sneaker collection basically. So this started my sneaker collection back off. And I can tell you right now, I paid $90 for this shoe. This shoe is like $300 and some now.
That is an awesome shoe, man. That is awesome.
So thanks, John. So I would say that started it off, and then from there, that's when I began to really start to look at ones. I'm just like John. I couldn't stand retro ones. I was like, that shoe looks like with the big Nike sign. Like I wanted a Jumpman on my shoe, not a Nike sign. Right. So I really wasn't into it. So then I just began to just kind of do my research, and I started just getting into the habit of buying shoes. So I said, okay. So then 2020 happens. I'm like, all right, like. I think I want to, buy more shoes. I want to build my collection. So I began to sell some of my older shoes to be able to buy newer shoes. So I kind of like recycled money in a sense because some of my older shoes had a little bit of value and I didn't want them anymore. And I just kind of used that money to buy new shoes. So this was my first high OG that I purchased.
Great.
So I did pay resale for this, but I paid like $200. This shoe now is $600.
God, dog.
Yeah. So, then after that, the pandemic happened. So now I'm like, okay, we're in the house. My job is basically saying you all can work from home. So I'm like, okay, I got to figure out something else to do. So that's when I said, okay, I'm watching these big YouTubers that are doing sneaker reviews. Man, I think I can do this. So I was talking to my wife because I, talk everything over with her because I want to kind of, pick her brain because things that sound right now in mine don't always sound good when you verbalize it. So I want to make sure I was like, okay, like, is what I'm saying making sense, basically. So she was like, babe, I think that's a great idea. I said, all right, cool. So that's when I started researching my setup because I said, okay, how do I want my setup to look? I don't want to just be in front of a white wall you know, talking about shoes because nobody's gonna really listen to me. Like it's all about your aesthetics and you know how your video is set up. So that's when I found the cases. So let me go ahead and order them. I order them maybe 18 at a time because they can get pricey. And then I just built them over time. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna start in March of 2020 and kind of go ahead and just build. And then I said around April, the end of April, early May is when I'll drop my first video. So that's what led me to dropping the, it may be up there, the Royal Toe video. That was my first video ever. And then from there, it's so funny because I can't wait until I decide to go back and do like a live reaction to my old videos. That video was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. But in a nutshell, that's what pretty much got me to this point. I would definitely say I believe the pandemic really ramped it up because I was able to stay at home and do some online shopping, spend some money. So
okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so next, bro, we gonna get into some shoes, right?
Yeah.
We gonna get into some shoes. We're gonna talk about some of your episodes. So what you
Yeah.
got, John?
Just one question. What is there a name for that orange, the orange and blacks ones that you just had? Is there a name
Yeah,
for those?
so it is the shattered backboard retro one low. Shattered backboard.
I like those.
He's gonna order it. He's gonna order it.
Yeah.
He's gonna order it. So John, I'm gonna call you back, bro. I'm about to dig up. I'm about to pick his brain. We about to do it, I think, man. Hey, bro, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you so much, bro.
Thank you.
All right,
Yes,
John.
All right, bro. So remember the shoes I was telling you earlier that I got?
Yeah.
Shout out to City, man. Hold up, man. I gotta say, shout out to City Gear.
City Gear.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, my man Pedro, I know you know. Hey, congratulations, Pedro, because I know you watching. And I know you be watching the channel and stuff like that, man. Congratulations on your promotion. I just left your old store, and these are a pair, bro. I met you. I had these ones, bro, and I got these from Pedro.
Ooh,
Yeah.
bro, I've never seen those before.
Bro, and guess
Is
what?
that Tiffany blue?
Bro, yes. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. And guess what? My man Pedro fixed me up. And I'm not lying about this, because I still got the price tag right here to prove it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And he gave
never
me,
seen
I believe he gave
those.
me 20% off of these. Off of their price, bro. So Pedro looked out for me. And when I met you, I had these on the cruise, bro.
Really?
I had these on the cruise. Yeah.
And that was what? That was
2018.
2018.
Yep.
See, I hadn't even jumped back to the sneakers then. Yeah, so see, you actually knew me before Unboxed.
Bro.
Yeah.
I was like, and you know what, like, that's why I mentioned them. I said, these are shoes I met you in, bro. So for one, I got these my first cruise, and I was like, I gotta rock these joints, you know what I'm saying? And bro, they do got some creases in it because you know you walk a lot on the cruise. But then I thought it was like, I said, dude,
never seen those. Those are I love those, man. For sure.
bro. And I've worn them. Just the only time I wore them was on the cruise. Those are officially my cruise shoes. That's the only time I bring them out if I go on the cruise. That's it.
That Tiffany blue hit different though. I'm not gonna lie.
Stupid, bro. It's stupid. I got a jersey to match. I got the jersey and the hat to match.
Different.
Yeah.
That definitely is different for sure.
I couldn't wait to get off work today. About to get ready for another live stream collab tonight. The grind don't stop. It don't stop. Point Blank Travel. Hey, I've been watching you too.
What's good, PBT?
You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening, man. That's what's happening. We got some folks in the building. We got a lot of folks in the building, man. I appreciate you guys for being here. You see Vic saying my sneakers look like they covered them.
Come on, Vicky. So what you can do is
go ahead. Tell him.
So you can just, maybe not get a Magnum this month. You can go buy you some sneaker cleaner. Clean it off real quick, man. One thing that I do, and it may sound like excessive, but after I wear every shoe, I always come home and clean it every time. Because that way, if you decide to wear it again and again and again, guess what's happening? That dirt's building up constantly from everywhere. So as soon as I get home, I even clean the outsole clean the outsole, because a sneakerhead's worst nightmare is to come home and turn that outsole over and there's some gum underneath. You know what I'm saying? So I go ahead and do my inspection. And then also a funny thing is I don't drive with my sneakers.
Huh?
I do not drive with my sneakers on. I always put on slides. Because think about it, you pressing the gas and you pressing the brake and you creasing, man. You creasing.
Hey, you hear it from Unboxed.
If I'm gonna crease my joints, I'm gonna walk in them and crease them. It's not gonna be because I'm driving. And then also something that we don't think about when you're driving and you have your foot propped up, it's wearing this part out. So this part here really becomes dirty, and just over time, like that can actually, stain it. Because I have rubber mats in my car, so that's constantly rubbing that. So it's a lot of little things I think about, man.
Hey,
a lot of things I think about.
Vic said, "What if you get dog poo on them?"
You gotta let them go at that point, man. That's a non-negotiable, bro. That's a non-negotiable, bro. I don't care what you gotta let them joints go. They got to go, man. And it's funny, I've actually stepped in poop before. It was with some Kohans though, and it was with my work Kohan. So I got to my office and I was like, man, what is that smell? You just going through your day or whatever. I'm like, I know good and Sam well. I took a bath, I freshened up. I'm like, man, what's going on? So it took me maybe midday before I looked under my shoe and it was poop under my shoe.
Oh, that's the worst, bro.
So
that's the worst.
I've had that happen before. Yeah.
You got and this is okay. So let me just drop this because I know some people dropped in and drop out. I am going to give a sneakerhead a $50, $50, right? Foot Locker gift card, right? But in order for you to get that, you have to know what silhouette my man don't like. It's a silhouette. He collect them, he'll review and show you, but what silhouette is it that he does not like? And whoever can listen, you have to see this video. So I'm trying to get everybody a chance because he mentioned something earlier. He said he offered a challenge. Whoever wants to battle, let's get it, right? So I've already talked to my man, Tommy Big Time. So what do you guys think about Mr. Unboxed going up against Tommy Big Time gang in a watch shoe battle? And I'm talking about the swag don't quit. We talking about having your watches on point with your shoes, and you gotta present it, man, just like a regular battle. And here's gonna be the kicker part. So somebody will get to win the $50 gift card. I'm actually going to be donating some shoes because what you guys don't know, some of y'all don't know, I'm actually helping ovknock.com with this breast cancer for next month, man. So I'm going to ask you guys, man, to step in. I actually got a pair of 13s, some Aqua 8 13s that have never, ever been touched. Dead stock. They are going in a raffle, and the money is going to go towards helping somebody that I know personally that's battling cancer. That's what it's going to be. But yeah, y'all got to figure it out. So I'm going to give y'all until they do their battle for you to win that. And there may be some other stuff with it, man. Because D, you was telling me for shoes like for the 11s, low 11s, or the high top 11s, what is the stuff that you put underneath it? You said it's something you could put on the sole.
Yeah. So like for instance, with the 11s, so they have something called Sole Protector, and basically there's a website that you can go on and you basically search whichever silhouette shoe you have, and basically it's like this clear wrap that goes over the actual outsole, and it just protects this. So if you ever wanted to peel it off, you could, and you can put a brand new one on there. So that is something that I'm going to look into purchasing. I don't have any to actually show y'all, but that's something that I'm definitely going to be purchasing just to help preserve some of those translucent outsoles that I have on certain shoes, just like the ones I just showed y'all.
Yeah, Aqua 8, bro. Aqua 8, man. So hold up.
Them
So
Aqua 8s hit different, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember being in high school, and when them Aqua 8s came, I was like, woo.
Hold on, let me I've never tried it. Bow! Yes, sir. There you go.
Wow.
Right there. Dead stock, bro. Like never touched the ground. Ever. Ever. Ever.
Hey, yeah, y'all need to get up on that. If y'all a size 13, y'all gonna have to get on that.
These joints off, and even here's the deal. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't wear 13, you can resell them bad boys. You know what I mean? Like do what you want to with them. But the money that I get for them, dude, I'm giving it to somebody, man. Because like I said, and I've said this before, man, I don't know what it feels like to have cancer. I've had aches and pains. I've had the cold and all this other stuff. I ain't never felt that before. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that suffering, man, and I just want to help. That's it. But my man Unboxed, I you know, like he agreed to come on, and I want to talk about the video. Bro, you got a video that got 14,000, 14K likes, boy. You had so many people view this video, bro.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell the people, man, like what kind of break it down for people, man. What happened with that video, bro?
Absolutely, man. So the video Trap is talking about. So I had this issue that happened. As I mentioned earlier, I do tend to order shoes from GOAT. And those of you that don't know what GOAT is, it is a resale website that you can order sneakers from, basically new, used, defective, whatever you want. So I placed the order for these shoes. So these are the tie-dye retro ones. So when they came out, I said, I have to have those. So I placed my order. And basically, the way it works is, let's say Trap orders this shoe. I have the shoe in my possession. It pings me and says, hey, your shoe just sold. So what you do is you box your shoe up, take it to UPS, hand it to them, they scan it in, and that begins the process. And what that process looks like is once you ship it off, that package will then be en route to a GOAT facility for them to verify, for them to authenticate the shoe. And then once they've done so, you'll be notified to tell you now that the shoe is on the way to you. And then that's when they provide you the tracking number and so forth. So from there, once I ordered the shoe, I noticed something weird. The shoe basically showed that it was in Hong Kong. So I'm like, wait, what? Like, but this shoe released in the US. Like typically the only time you will see shoes, you know, in another country is if it was like a Europe release or, you know, something like that. Then you will see that shoe come from another country as it is en route to you. But this shoe clearly released in the US. I know people that have the shoe. I'm like, why is it coming from Hong Kong? So instantly in my mind, I thought it was fake. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, bro, what? And don't even try to play me like that. So the shoe is en route to the GOAT facility. I'm like, cool. So I'm able to keep track of it because, as I mentioned, you take your shoe to UPS. Well, if it's overseas, they use DHL. I'm like, okay, never dealt with DHL before. I've seen their little orange, I mean, their yellow and red van before, but haven't really had anything delivered, you know, from them. So I'm keeping track, and it's in Hong Kong, and then it just sits. So I'm like, okay, like what's going on? Like, why isn't it moving? So then it starts to move, and then it goes from Hong Kong to like Cincinnati. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then from Cincinnati, it just starts to do weird things. So it sits, it moves, then it says it's in Cincinnati again, and then again. And I'm like, it's almost like somebody kept rechecking it in over and over again. So I'm like, what's really going on? So ultimately, at that point, it had been like 2 weeks. And I'm like, normally when you order a shoe for them to authenticate it and everything, it normally takes about a week and a half for you to get the shoe. We're at 2 weeks and I don't even have the shoe. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? So once I realized that it's not moving, I then contact my bank institution, because the only issue with like go to StockX, they don't have a telephone number for you to call. So basically you chat with them to tell them what's going on, and you already know how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me call my bank, let me tell them what's going on. They gave me the money back. Boom. I like, okay, I'm cool. So man, like a week later, I go check the mail. I'm just going to check the mail. There's a package in there, and it's in the shit. Like, it looked like a shoebox package. So I get home. I said, man, I'm willing to bet that these are the shoes. So I get back to the crib. I open it up. Lo and behold, it's the shoes. So I'm like, oh, shoot. So it was a lot of back and forth. I called DHL, I don't know how many times. They're telling me, oh, it's in raw, I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I'm telling you, there's no movement. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. They're telling me that they're going to try to look into it, talk to their supervisor, nothing. So it was a whole big ordeal about that situation. And when I finally got the shoe in hand, I wasn't even going to make the video, because at that point, I was fed up. I was tired of even talking about it. But something said, go make the video. So I made the video, and instantly it didn't jump off. I mean, it did all right. But I will say throughout my absence, because those of you who are subscribed to my channel, you will know that I just posted a new video here recently, but I took like a 7-month hiatus. But I will definitely say that video helped sustain my channel in my absence. I want to say when I left YouTube for that absence, that video may have had like maybe 7,000 or 8,000 views. So just in that time span, you know, I've reached 14K. So that was a short story. But if you want to see the full detailed version of what really happened, head over to my channel. And it is the GOAT DHL video. But just that whole situation, man, has been crazy. And I'm still getting comments from people like to this day, you know, about, did you ever get the shoe? And I did think to do an update video, but I didn't think people cared. So I did not do an updated video, but I am going to do a video to update everybody on what happened and, you know, what the final situation was. But to say the least, a lot of people are going through my very situation now. And I posted that video last November. So as I told you, Trap, I said that video actually was before its time. Because now I'm seeing a lot of people going through that. A lot of the issues now is a lot of the shipping couriers are actually going through people's packages. So the odd thing with Nike is when you order something from Nike, it comes in a box. But what else does it come with? Tape that says just do it. That gives them the gives them the approval to just do it. They just do and they just go through your package. So there's a lot of people that are receiving open packages, or some not even receiving it at all. You know, so there's been a lot of just situations going on with the sneaker community and the reselling game, and people ordering shoes and not having them delivered, you know, and the whole nine, just because the sneaker market has skyrocketed tremendously. You know, I would even, you know, go to, you know, the extent of saying that the sneaker market is booming harder than the stock market right now.
Man, bro, like we talked about that. We talked about that earlier. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to the comedian of YouTube and Instagram, Mr. Short Bus Pull Up. Beat, man, what's happening, boy? Hey, man, that dude is funny. Short Bus is funny, man. Hey, y'all need to, hey, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Now I will keep saying this. That man is one of the people that got me through COVID, bro. Like, that's when I met him, when we was going through the pandemic. I can't remember who introduced me to him, but he went to a recycling bin and something. I said, what is this dude doing? And then he said, hey, we on the Voltron. And then he does his voice. He be like, Grandma, that's where it is. And dude, he be like, shut up, Grandma. And man, dude, is hilarious. This dude funny, bro. he be like, yo, my PO is all up on my butt, man. My PO this, man. The dude be having, I be at work watching. Hey, my coworker like, what are you doing? I said, man, this dude just dropped the video, man. He hilarious, man. Hey, short bus, man. I appreciate you, bro, for even being here. That dude, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I think one of the best things, and I said this earlier, when you supporting somebody, real talk, when you supporting somebody, man, it's important to be genuine. But I remember when I came in there, I spoke. I said, hey, I can't remember who. It may have been Burns, but whoever it was, I came in there. He said, oh, we got a new guy in here, man. His name is Trapvision. Oh, man, what's going on, Trap? And he put me on the screen. He said, my man, oh, okay, because I think I had like maybe 200 subscribers. Bro, before I left his channel, man, I had like 230, 240 subscribers, man. And his people was legit. Then he was putting me on to different other people, man. So he's been one person that's been very consistent. So it's like literally, I met him during the pandemic, and he's been right there, man. Like every time I go live or something like that, or if I post something, he always comments on the watches and stuff. So, bro, salute to you, man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That's the other thing about D with you, like with your channel. You know what I mean? Like I met you through, like I said, through watches, and we went to dinner once after we came off a cruise. You know what I'm saying? Down there in your hometown, and it's just been all uphill from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a ride, man. Hey, DC World said, what size are those shoes?
Oh, these are actually, so this is actually a women exclusive. So this is a size 12 in women, which is a 10.5 in men.
Too big for her. Oh, I bet she'd try to get in them anyway.
And we can just put some tissue paper in it for you, DC, so that way you know.
And Vic said, what did he say? Question, what do you spend on those Back to the Future? Those are expensive. Those
are you talking about the Back to the Future? I think those are smooth, like 50,000.
Yeah. Those things is expensive. Where you can have that, I can't even fool with it.
Yeah, I personally don't think they're worth it. I think they're all hype. I mean, the shoe looks like something that an astronaut actually would wear, like, you know. And I'm like, I mean, that's just not anything that I see myself wearing. It's kind of like the Fear God shoes. Have you seen those?
I haven't seen them, bro.
You had to look them up. I mean, they give me, let me see. They actually give me vibes of like Back to the Future in a way. Let's see.
Oh, hold up, man. We got a super chatums. We got a super chat, bro. You already know what the super chat's about, bro. So go ahead. Hey, no, go ahead. What you about to show? You about to show your
oh,
shoe?
Yeah.
Go ahead, show this.
So I haven't seen it. Yeah. So that's kind of what it kind of reminds me of, but it's just a little higher. But yeah, these are like, I mean, basically it's a Nike boot, but they have different colorways. So
okay. So let's get this super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Always gracious for those super chats, man. I appreciate you guys so much for throwing that down. The money does go back into the channel. I'll put it right back to where it needs to be, and that's buying stuff to give away. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy this, man. Indeed, like I was telling you earlier, man, I was so excited about doing this. But I want to pick your brain on something, bro.
Yeah.
Do y'all know, I didn't know, like I've been collecting shoes for a minute. And I just didn't know any of what I knew. The sole, I knew the tongue, but like when this man was on there explaining, he said, "Man, the shoe box." I was like, "What is he talking about?" And then he talking about eyelets and stuff. I'm like, "Okay, this dude technical." I said, "He a shoe collector for real." I'm thinking it, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? What out of your collection?" And I know I'll put this in the same category as somebody asking me what's my favorite watch, right? What shoe do you gravitate to the most? Let's put it like that. I ain't gonna say what's your favorite shoe. What shoe do you gravitate towards the most?
Like silhouette or like specific shoe?
Specific shoe.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know
Dang.
I had to hit you hard, bro. I had to get
Like what shoe? Like what shoe would I grab if
like
I only can take one shoe with me? You talking about something like that?
something like that. What shoe do you gravitate to? What do you like?
Man.
What is your like? Let's put it like your grail shoe is something like, hey, I gotta have this shoe.
God,
Point blank. Period.
man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and that question go for anybody in the chat right now. Thank you. Short Bus said his 12s.
I think I'm gonna go with the bread toes. I'm gonna go with the bread toes. I mean, just because I love red, black, and white shoes, and I would definitely say the bread toes is like, if I can't take any other shoe with me, I gotta throw the bread toes. I mean, that's just what I gotta grab. So,
hey Vic, you know me, bro. You know how I do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because here's the deal. I think everybody has a shoe that they's like, okay, if nothing else, or even a watch, if nothing else, this is the one thing that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people like, that's hard, bro. I don't want to pick one. But
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so out of the shoes for 2021 that you have in your collection so far. Yeah.
2021, what I'm going with. What did I get in 2021?
Hey man, I'm putting my man on the spot tonight, boy. I'm sorry, D, but I got to put you on the hot seat, baby.
I think 2021. I guess a toss up. So it's between these two.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
So if I had to pick between these two, then I'm probably going with the Hyper Royals.
Okay. Hey, let me ask you something, man, because I watched some sneaker channels and stuff like that, man. Do you think the Travis Scotts was like overrated? Because I seen the Travis Scotts look like it. There was another pair that came out that looked just like the Travis Scotts, but they wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Mocha or something like that.
Yeah. So I actually have the Travis Scott lows. But I will say the most recent Travis Scott one drop, I don't think they are all that compared to the OGs. I gotta take the OGs over the current ones, but I do believe that they are overhyped simply because of whose name is attached to it. You take Travis Scott's name off of it, I don't think they'd be going for what they're going for. But that's definitely a money-making shoe, though. If you're down on hard times and you need to cash something in to get you some coins, you can definitely cash those Travis Scotts in for sure.
Oh, for real? Okay, so my wife is saying that my son got the Travis Scotts.
Yeah. So them Travis Scotts, man, like, so that's definitely a money maker for sure.
Let me ask you something.
That's probably my most expensive shoe in my collection is the Travis Scotts.
Let me ask you this. Do you remember these?
Ooh, yeah. My brother, I think he has those.
Now,
those like the iridescent joint. They kind of, with the iridescent, with the iridescent aglets.
See, what I tell you.
Hey, I'm always in the zone, man. I'm always in the zone.
I got these from my nephew. He bought them. He didn't like them, so I bought them from him.
Wow.
Hey, these are actually my first pair of these, bro. Like I used to watch the D Boys on the corner with these, bro. I was like, man, I want to get them. But quick story. I talked to my mama right before we came on here. She said, what you about to do? And I said, man, I'm going live. I got a sneakerhead on there. She said, y'all in them shoes or whatever. And I said, yeah, you denied me shoes. So I know my mama don't get on YouTube and stuff like that. And I'll probably show her this one time. But she laughed at the fact that she used to buy me buddies. Ma, you scarred me for life. That's why I buy so many shoes, because it's your fault. You bought me buddies. Man, I had XJ900s. I had some Pro Wings. I had some shoes that came from some store on the corner. They pulled them off. It didn't even have a box. It was just a white shoe with some shoelaces, bro. Like, I don't even know what they was, bro. She said, here you go. So like now, at the age I am now, I'm trying to grab kicks that I couldn't get when I was a kid.
I think every sneakerhead has come from a traumatic experience. Guys, man, growing up, I used to be on them joints called not Kids, but
my
K
gosh,
Swiss.
hold up. Bro, we got a super duper chat up in the building, man. Hold up. Point Blank Travel, thank you so much, man, for that super chat, man. That is definitely going to help somebody in October, because the money I get from YouTube in October is going towards cancer research, man. That's my word. And you guys will see every dime, every penny of it. No joke, no lie. I'm not playing with it, but I thank you so much, man. That's a blessing, honestly.
Absolutely.
That is definitely a blessing.
Absolutely.
All right, D, any Fruit of the Loom sneaks in the collection?
Man, I'm not answering no more Vic questions, man.
Vic tripping, man. Vic tripping. Hey, speaking of which, bro, and y'all know that I got a number of shoes right here. But before we go, I just want to dedicate, like I said, I gave a shout out to City Gear, but my man inspired me to get some shoes because he got some did you already send them back?
The chocolate milks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got my money today.
Okay. All right. So go watch his latest video. Those shoes, the box on it was so crazy. But then the thing about it was, bro, you know what inspired me was I had been looking at shoes. Now, y'all know I got J's and stuff like that. I done showed you. I got some Nikes, man, sitting over here. But my wife and I, when we were, you know what I'm saying, first kicking off, man, like it was one thing I thought was real cute, man, was the like match shoes. So I got some K Swiss, and then we went and got those Reebok Classics. Dude, you can't go wrong with them white.
Yeah,
Reebok
the classics went hard.
Bro.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
I told you I went and copped some shoes, right? Just for this video. Because I never ever had, I always wanted some of these. And I said, man, you know, if I'm gonna go do it, I gotta get something colorful. Yeah. So your boy, when it got, shout out to Reebok. Shout out to Reebok. What's that? What's up? Did you? Okay, all right, I got you. John Ganky, give me just a minute. Okay, here, take that. That was wifey on the other end. I didn't see that. I was talking. So shout out to Reebok. But your boy got first pair of kamikazes, where first pair of kamikazes. Was not playing with it. You see it right here in the flesh. Your boy always wanted these, man. Those next ones, those questions. The questions are definitely on the list. I got to get there, but bro, I'm with you. These shoes aren't going, they're not touching the ground until next summer.
Them joints nasty, bro, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what? I like that pink right there, bro. So
those joints are nasty. That splash of pink definitely hit different.
Bro. And see, man, I've always wanted these jokes, man. I'm telling you. Finally got my first pair, man. Hey, the young lady I was on the phone with D. She said, you need them at 13. And you know what? I love her service because it reminded me of Chicago because it's quick. You know what I'm saying? It was quick. It reminded me going downtown when I was old enough to get my own shoes. I would go downtown, grab me some shoes. She'd be like, what you need, boy? What you need? What you need? And they moving and grooving, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, my man John Gangy, I owe you a dance, bro. I owe you a dance. Yo, thank you so much for that, John Gangy, man. You already know where that money's going. Most definitely. But, bro, back to the shoes. Now, as far as the kicks that you have in your collection right now, are there a pair that has sentimental value to you?
I do have. I got two actually.
Okay.
I got two. So the first one, which I used to have a lot of pair of these shoes. I probably had like 5 or 6, but I sold all of them except this one for one special reason. So it is the foam posits. And it's the eggplant colorway. So the only reason I kept this was because this is one of 2 pair of shoes that my wife and I have the exact same pair of. So I kept it simply because we have this pair together. So this pair, whether I rock this shoe or not, I kept this pair simply because we have this pair together. So this was more of like, we bought it together. I'm not going to let it go. So although I don't really wear foams anymore, I did, you know, vow to keep this pair simply because of that.
Right.
And then the next pair is
snaps.
The Black History Month Converse, simply because of, you see BHM.
Bro, I saw those on Instagram.
Equality.
I've never seen them in hand, bro.
Yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, just simply because of, you know, all that's been going on with social injustice, I purchased them. I think they came out like 2 years ago. You know,
and I've seen them on Instagram.
These have definitely been a shoe that, regardless of the fact they're not a Jordan, they're not a Nike, they're, you know, they are owned by Nike because Converse is owned by Nike, but there's no Nike sign on them or anything like that. But this is a shoe that I will forever keep in my collection simply because of the uniqueness of this shoe. And this is my first ever Converse. Never had one before this. But when I saw this shoe, I said I have to have it.
Gotta get it.
So,
Big asked, what shoes are better for on your arches? What type of insole?
For insole or shoe?
I think he said insole. Type of insoles are the best for your shoe.
Insole, you want to get the insole that has high arch support and that has a high profile support. I can't think of the actual names of all of them now, but when you go look for them, you can ask somebody, hey, I need an insole that has high arch support and high profile support. And then that should get you straight. So
I'm going to show you a pair. And like I said, man, I put them on.
Hoo-hoo!
Wifey got me these right here. I actually wore these and I put it back in the box, bro, because I was like,
that's suede buttery on those too.
Yeah, bro.
Suede is buttery, bro.
Bro, like, dude, I'm telling you, like, wifey got me this in a t-shirt, bro. And I was like, oh, snaps. I wasn't expecting it, man. And she the type she'll buy something like for Christmas, right? And she's like, look, you want to open your stuff? Or like if it's my birthday, she don't actually wait for my birthday. She just give it to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I can't even wear them. I'm just going to look at them. Like, bro, they've been in the closet just chilling. They just been in the closet chilling, bro. Like I put them on.
You better wear your shoes, Trap. Man, you better wear your shoes.
I'm on them. I'm on them. Like I ain't gonna wear them now though, because it's been raining.
Facts,
and there's some shoes like those sixes I got. You know what I'm saying? Those I'll wear those. You know what I mean? I've been rocking those like crazy. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna show you. I ain't even touched these yet though. Bam, boy.
Carmines. Bro, that's the Carmines. What's the other sixes?
That's a thumbnail right there. That's a thumbnail.
Absolutely. That's probably arguably the most legendary pair of sixes to drop for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, you want them? I was like, for real? She said, get them. I was like, you lying.
Hey, that's a keeper, bro. That's a keeper, bro.
You lying. You lying to me right now.
Yeah.
Hey, you know something though that I thought was interesting. That you had me checking, bro, was I saw how you were turning the box over and you were talking about, you know what I'm saying,
The
finding
lot number. The
the
lot
lot
number,
number.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then the quality control sticker.
Yep, got it right there.
Yeah.
Got it right there, man. Hey,
Yep.
I never knew to even look to that until I started like really digging into your channel, bro. So like when I put that thumbnail up or like that video, and I was like, hey, I posted one to Instagram and Facebook saying that, you know, like, hey, you get sneaker knowledge, you come in and you watching this.
Yeah.
If you watching Unboxed, you getting actual knowledge. This is not somebody just throwing up a pair of shoes. Hey, look what I got. Look what I got. That's one of the things I do value about what you do. And to be honest, to be 100, man, I can be biased with people that I like most, that's closest to me. But from a professional level, you know, we're actually trying to move forward. And you know, if it was something that I was like, D, you shouldn't do that, you know, I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you. But honestly,
because after I posted a video, I hit you about like, hey, bro, anything, you know, did my first video back. Did you see something that I needed to change? You know, so I definitely, respect your opinion, bro. So
that comeback video, honestly, man. But you know what, my favorite part, bro, even with the shoe and everything, when you bust out the old school milk, bro, I was done, bro. I said that was a nice touch. You didn't need B-roll for that, bro. Like that was legit. That was legit.
Yeah.
All right, so
I appreciate that, bro.
Rico said my Adidas Ultra Boosts are pretty good for that. Plus they give extra spring for your step, get you around quicker. Hey,
so I used to have 3 pair of Ultra Boosts. My issue with Ultra Boost, they run tight because basically an Ultra Boost is basically, I call it a sock shoe. So, you know, kind of like the Vapor Max. For those of y'all that don't know what the Vapor Max is.
I have 6 but Carmine's a grill.
So kind of like the Vapor Max, like how it's like it's all one. Well, this one actually, see how like the tongue is like connected to the shoe. Like that's the only issue with like the Ultra Boost. Like I had like 3 pair, I sold all of them because the fit wasn't right. Like they just didn't fit right for me. But that is a great shoe though, Rico. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely.
Right. So I can give credit to Weez for this one, bro, because they did they went to an outlet, that Nike outlet or something like that. And I think that weekend I went to a Nike outlet and I said, well, I don't even think I put the video out. I recorded it, but I didn't put the video out. But I grabbed these right here, bro. These Reacts.
Hey, since a YFC said something about the Space Jams.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
All right, so just like how you and John Gangy was like matching.
Bro, I'm so mad, bro.
Come on now.
I threw that box away.
Come on now.
I'm mad, bro. I'm mad, man. When we moved, bro.
It ain't no.
Literally, the 11s were the only boxes that I kept originally, and I'm mad that I threw that box away now. But I didn't have anywhere to put it though. Yeah.
Still got the papers, and look, that boy clean. That boy clean right there. That boy. Whoo.
Bro, these it, bro. These hit different. These hit different. These hit different.
And I remember, it was my man Chris. I still got the socks, man. He threw in there for me.
They had socks?
Yeah, he gave me socks, boy.
Dang.
They gave me legit Space Jam socks, boy. And my shoes. Hey, y'all still see that? Y'all still see that dead stock, baby.
So actually, I mentioned that the Shattered Backboard Low was starting my sneaker collection, but I had actually begun to, even though I was doing Kohans, I was still getting all the Christmas shoes. So let me add that back in there, which we've been getting 11s for Christmas for like the past almost decade. So this Christmas, I'm looking forward to the cool grays, bro. The cool gray 11s, because we haven't seen those since 2010. Last time we saw cool gray 11s. So I'm definitely looking forward to those joints.
Okay, so you answer my next question, bro. When we copping together, bro, because I'm going
Hey,
for it.
I'm thinking the cool gray 11s, bro, just because of the mass production that they do on those. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what we copping, bro. Because anything in between now and then, limited quantities, bro. And honestly, although you hear the term GR, which means general release, a lot of shoes are GR. A lot of factories are still really producing limited pairs due to what's going on right now.
Right. Okay.
So even GRs are still limited, but they always know as far as the Christmas shoe, they do typically produce a lot more of those for the simple fact that it's Christmas time. Everybody wants some. Kids want them so they're gonna make sure that they do that.
Yeah. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
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 Dre
Is
be
this gonna
drippy
be?
though. I ain't gonna lie. Dre be drippy, bro. So
Hey, hold up. Is
like
this
I
gonna
be
be a
seeing this
family
little
purchase?
game.
Is this gonna be
Is
a
that
family
what?
purchase? I
Hey, we're
mean,
gonna do the
hey,
family thing then, man.
listen,
Hey,
everybody on the chat right now, we going for those cool grades? Hey, because if
cool
you down, bro,
grades.
I promise you.
December. Let me see. Because I know people probably like, what are cool grades? So let me pull up cool grades.
Yeah, pull
That's
them
how
up, bro.
that's how
Let them know.
intuitive I am. I want to make sure that everybody understands what we're talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. This is gonna be a family purchase, bro. And while y'all doing that, hey, y'all leave in the comments what shoes y'all looking for, man. If y'all trying to cop anything, what y'all like, what's y'all style, what y'all like? Yeah, boy. Woo! Gotta get there.
So
That's
we're looking at
definite.
December 11th.
Okay. December 11th.
December 11th.
Question for Trap. If you had to pick between Valju, hey, bro. Hey,
Hey,
man.
you gotta, hey. I'm gonna keep it a buck though, bro. So the Valjoux, like, sweet, bro. But let me go in and throw a curveball real quick. What's
Okay.
the resale value on that joint?
On that, well, it ain't.
For
It's not much
me, I'm going with what can potentially make me money. And I know
now.
sneakers gonna bring me some money in.
I know these right now. Their stock is gonna bring in. That you know what? If I get the right buyer, maybe the value will go for you know what I'm saying. Maybe a couple grand because there is a
Oh, a couple
value.
grand?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
there's a value on eBay right now. That dude ain't coming off price, bro. He want 29 for it. He ain't coming down. I seen one that went. It was 1200. I think it went for. Which I'm like, but see that one. Here's the deal, bro. I can't. That my value has no price tag on it at all because how I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
Yeah.
supposed to be a man's inherited. Like his son was going to be inherited that watch, gifted that watch once his pops was out of here, and they agreed to give me this watch that Invicta no longer makes. I can't even put a price tag on it, man. It's sitting right
Yeah.
there on the thing, wound tight, keeping perfect time. You feel me? So. Sounds like a Vlogmas video. Hey, I'm down. I'm doing Vlogmas now. We
Yeah.
already agreed.
Vlogmas finna be lit, bro.
Vlogmas, listen,
Like,
we gonna be
Vlogmas finna be
intertwining with each
crazy.
other. You feel me? It's gonna
Like,
be crazy,
Vlogmas finna be
man.
crazy, bro. Like, so if you got
Yes,
cable
sir.
in the month of December, you might as well go and shut that joint out because you've been watching YouTube all month.
Hey,
So
that's what it's gonna be. Facts, YFC. Bro. Okay, outside of the cool grades, what should people be like really looking to get that they may have a hard time getting?
the other shoe I'm really looking forward to getting is they actually postponed them. They were supposed to drop next month, but they postponed the patent leather bread ones. So show y'all what that looks like. So that is the one that I was looking forward to.
Speaking of,
But outside of that,
I'm gonna show y'all while he pulling it up. I'm gonna show y'all my ones that I got. That suede, baby, all blue
these
joint.
joints right here,
Oh, those all patent leather.
all patent leather.
So that's the shoe to get, bro. I love ones, y'all. I got more ones in my collection than anything. I'm telling you right
December 30th. December 30th.
December 30th. Okay, they get that. So we got
December
shoes
gonna be a
dropping.
busy month.
We got shoes dropping in the beginning of the month and in the end.
Yep.
I just pray that I have a bonus check by.
Hey, you and me both, cause I'm like, man, cause literally I'm talking about buying my shoes, Legend and Q shoes. So you talking about I just literally just spit out like $600 just off that, cause those are $225.
Question for both of y'all: does it turn your stomachs when?
Oh, absolutely! Like when I see videos where people like crease their shoes, man, I cringe. I cringe.
Yeah, that.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, I can't do it. Hey, so for everybody, I was gonna ask D. I'm gonna ask him when he come back in. What's the most unique shoe he has in his collection? So I'm going to show you a pair of shoes can't nobody else in the world get. And they Air Force Ones, right? They Air Force Ones.
Yeah, Air Force One's hard to get. Now, before we do that, I got to show you something real quick. So you already know
what you got.
Boy, sneakerhead. Your boy got to make sure that it come right. So
okay.
So you already know how we rocking over here, bro. So he just ready. He's just waiting to get in them, man.
Father and son joint.
So, but it don't even end there, bro. It doesn't end there.
I'm done with you, bro. Hey.
So you already know how we rocking, bro.
That's
you already know how we rocking. So
that's crazy.
That's what we're doing. So he got 2 pairs right now. He'll get the cool grays, and then probably get him another pair. So I'm trying to go and just build his collection right now. So, yep.
Okay. So I was actually showing one of the most unique and a shoe that means the world to me. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they creased up, man, but this is a shoe that my wife actually bought me this shoe. But it became like the dopest shoe ever once I went on a cruise. So I'm going to show you the most unique shoe I have in my collection. Can't nobody ever get this. You can't even duplicate this joint. And it's my Air Force Ones.
Bro.
Cruise edition.
I'm hurt because I didn't even get to sign them joints, Trap. That's what I'm hurt about. I remember when you went around, and I remember when they were white.
Right.
No writing was on them. But nah, bro, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And then I had right there, that's AL Lalo's signature right there.
Yeah.
And shout out to my man Tommy Big Time. You know what I mean? He was on there. Well, he wasn't on the cruise, but dude, I got these. I put them in there, and they was like, "You want us to sign your shoe?" I was like, "Everybody in here right now, please sign." Like, cause I mean, life is so short, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and it's crazy. I want to get something to put over to kind of, you know what I'm saying, like a glaze or something. I don't know, but like what I would do to petrify.
Are you wearing them, or are you just gonna keep them as like a showpiece?
No, I ain't gonna wear them, bro. Like, no.
You probably should look at getting like an acrylic see-through case, so you can just sit them in the case.
Okay,
almost like a showcase.
I ain't messing with. He said, "Wifey got me this one." Yeah, man. So what is your one of the most unique shoes that you have outside of those Black History Months, because those are dope. But like Jordan wise or Nike wise, what's the most unique?
I gotta go with these joints right here. So these are the no photo ones. So on the back, this shoe says photos, the other one says no. So no photos. Then it says not for resale. And then the tongue normally says Air Jordan, but this says wear and the other says me. So wear me. And then on the toe box, it says crease.
Wow.
So this is probably outside of Black History, this is probably one of the other like super unique shoes that I have.
That's very unique, bro. I will give you that. And when did you cop those?
I got these off of Goat.
Go. Okay.
So I paid resale for these. I got these like over a year ago, I think.
Hey,
Yeah.
your favorite couple. I promise, if I get my hands on a pair of pumps,
Oh, the D
Reebok
Browns.
pumps,
Oh my
the D,
gosh, bro,
man. Look,
bro.
look, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now
Dude, I
those
promise,
joints.
man. I never, and I would tell you, I never
Cause them
owned
the
a
joints
pair.
that I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull like the wrestling in me out. Them the joints that John Cena wore, bro.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
pumping.
Yeah, when he first came, like when he was the real John Cena. I don't know what his new John Cena is.
Oh nah, this is the actor John Cena.
Yeah. Like
Actually, it's Jonathan. It's Jonathan Cena.
you can't see me. I like that old John Cena that came out with the chain and
The
everything, man.
rapping John Cena.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
his
yeah,
man, he had
yeah,
his head banged
yeah,
off. Like, man, what you want to do? That was a cool dude,
yeah.
man. But a new
And
one, bro.
then I just got these joints in.
Nice. Oh, I like them.
I just
I
got
like
these joints
them.
in. So I'm about to do a review on these.
We waiting on those, bro. I hope you win that lottery though, bro, so you can go ahead
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
and
yeah,
come out. Hey, but
yeah, yeah.
remember before we go, let me see how long we've been on. We've been an hour and 30. We're gonna wrap it up, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up. But I just wanted to, I forgot I had these. Wifey got me these, of course. Right here, bro.
Ooh.
Right here, bro. And I've worn these before. I haven't worn these in about 2 years though. You know what I'm saying? I wore them to church. The only thing, now I'm gonna tell you a little something. When you wear them, I actually put baby oil right here because they squeak so loud. So I was like, oh no. So I put baby oil on it, man, just to keep it from making so much noise when I was walking. But I was at church, and every time I took a step, man, that patent leather just rubbed. And I was like, God, dog, bro. But yeah, man, wifey got me these. But I like these. They still smell fresh.
Let's see what Vic said. What's the noise?
This shot for a pair of Grail sneakers.
Ooh.
Hey, me personally, bro, shoot, anything over 250 is too much for me. I can't right now. But shoot, I can't even. But okay, with that, you seen there's an increase in the shoe prices now, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got shoes that's almost 250, like a lot of Yeezys. Like
Yeah.
they starting at 240, and that's retail, man. Honestly, I mean, it just depends on like how much I like the shoe. I mean, I'm not finna spend like no thousands of dollars, of course, definitely not. But it just kind of depends on like how much I like the shoe and if I see value in me getting it, you know, and if it's a shoe that if I get is going to keep going up in resale, just because I wanted to resell it for anything. But I'm pretty much done paying like crazy prices for resale at this point in my collection. Like, I mean, I've gotten a lot. So right now I won't. I mean, because the only reason I got these was because I sold 2 pairs of shoes and I ended up using that money to get these. But I mean, that's just kind of how it is. But it's shoes I had already had in my collection. I just sold them. But basically, those shoes were like $400. But like I said, I sold 2 pairs that I wasn't wearing. Boom, used that money, bought those. So
okay, so that's sort of like how Tommy get his watches, man. Tommy, you know what I'm saying? He'll trade and sell and stuff like that to get, you know, some more expensive pieces. You know what? And there are particular pieces, man. Like I said, my next cop pretty much gonna be those questions, man. Those Reebok joints. You know, I'm on my Reebok kick for whatever. I never had them before outside of the classic joints. And I love sneakers, man. I do. And for that question that was asked earlier, I did. I got a pair of Adidas that I showed you guys on Instagram. I got a few watches that go with that. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I got a bunch of shoes that just happen to match. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, my Blue Label watches. You know what I'm saying? Like I had one up here a minute ago. Oh, right here, go right here. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, boom. I got, you know, my Blue Label kick. So And I'm telling you, I love these. These I actually missed out. They had another pair. They were green,
Mm-hmm.
bro. They were green, and I was like, they almost looked like Oscar the Grouch. I said, I ain't
Yeah.
never seen them before, bro. Like them crazy. But man, they only had so many. They got up out of there, and I got those from City Gear. Yeah.
Mm.
Again, shout
This
out to my man
this
Pedro.
the simpler times now.
Yeah,
To say you got something from City Gear, you're gonna be like, for real? Like it's almost like rare now because it's hard to get stuff for retail, man. Really, at this point in life, so really the only route is to go resale. If you really want the shoe, So
okay, so bro, we're gonna wrap this up, man. First and foremost, I thank you for coming on the show, bro. I appreciate you,
absolutely, man.
your time, your knowledge, and stuff like that, man. Everybody, y'all know where to find them. We have posted hit, and all you got to do in any one of my videos is go down the description box and look. And you see Unboxed right there, DQ Experience, because you know what I'm saying. His wife is major too. You know what I'm saying. His wife is a part of this, even though they have a channel together and this is a separate channel. She is his support system. Plus, they got
Mm-hmm.
Legend and dude. They a bomb couple. It's a bomb family, and then we can't forget old Coco. We can't forget Coco. So with that being said, bro, let everybody know like what is your plans for the channel? What do you want to do? What are
Yeah.
you asking of us, bro? Well, how can we help?
Yeah, I would definitely say, if you have time, man, and if you're interested in sneakers, definitely give me a try. I try to remain genuine, authentic. Man, I just really enjoy sneakers. So if you watch my channel, you're getting somebody who really wants to just grow their craft, in which they enjoy. Again, I mean, I'm not looking for all the fame in the world. I'm not looking, to be this big YouTuber, but I just would like to just be amongst those other big time names and just
Right.
kind of like pay my respect.
Yeah.
Because I do have passion behind sneakers. As I mentioned, I did take a small hiatus, but it was for we had our son and just had a lot of other things going on. So I had to really prioritize what was most important to me. And at that time, this wasn't. So now that I'm back, I'm going to be delivering videos. The plan is to do weekly videos for now. But again, man, you can find me at Unboxed Sneaks. I would love to have y'all over there for sure.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much again, man. Again, there's people behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Fashion is one thing that we do. We love fashion. I love hats. I got these beads, man. Like I said, this episode, even though I got Unboxed, man, I got a brother, man, that make these beads by hand, and he's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, I dropped his link, and I'm always gonna keep his link on my channel. So go down the description box, man. You see it, man. He does this by hand. That's his craft. You know what I'm saying? Waverly Manley, you find him on Facebook. Again, shout out to City Gear, man, for plugging me. You know what I mean? And then for everybody that came on today that supported me, thank you so much. Now, before you go, if you're catching this right now, remember, you have to go and find Unboxed, right? Go through his videos and find the silhouette that he least likes. And when we come back, for a battle, if you put in the description what silhouette if you're the first person to say what silhouette he don't like the most, least likely rather, I will send you a $50 gift card from Foot Locker, and you can spend that on whatever, some socks, shoes, or whatever the case is. And by the time we have that battle, there are going to be some other stuff, because we're going to put a lot of effort into helping people that suffer from breast cancer. You guys are actually going to be the first battle that I have. So yes, y'all, hold up. And for those of you guys that don't know, we do watch battles here. I don't think they know that, bro.
I don't think they know, bro. I don't think they know.
So check this out, y'all.
set your place on fire.
So yes, those are coming back in the month of October. We're going to be doing it, and it's going to be geared towards breast cancer awareness, support, help, and just loving each other, man. Your boy's going to be doing a 25-mile walk. You know what I'm saying? My foot is a lot better than what it was last month, so I'm going to be dedicating that. And I got my man D, I got my man Tommy, big time. You guys be looking out. We're going to set it up, and we're going to have a friendly battle between brethrens, wrist brethrens, shoe game brethrens. So tell everybody, I'll let you guys know, mark your calendars. With that being said, bro, you got any words of advice or anything, encouragement?
Yeah, man, I just want to say I appreciate you, bro, for just allowing other individuals, other content creators, non-content creators to just be able to step onto your platform and just to be able to kind of have a voice, man. So that's very commendable. I will also say, again, man, we ready to see these watch battles come back, and this for Tommy big time. Can you see me? Bro, it's over with.
Okay, so listen, that's been a wrap. I thank you guys, man. I love everybody that comes in here, man. Everybody, man, with the love of Christ, bro. You feel what I'm saying, man? I don't shy away from nothing. No disclaimers. None given. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Until the next lightning strike, family, y'all be blessed. My man D.